Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us at A1 Access Androids and First Class Entertainment. What we're doing today is we're going to show you how to deal with the issue of Terrarium TV acting up on you. Okay, we've had several people that are having trouble with Terrarium TV not behaving the way it's supposed to. So, this is how we're going to do it. Alright? This is Terrarium TV down here at the bottom. I'm not going to bother showing you what it's doing. If you're having trouble getting streams, actually contact us first, okay? If you feel like you don't have the most up-to-date version, or if there's issues. If you've gotten a device from us, you should be in our Facebook group. If you've gotten a device from us and not in our Facebook group, contact us. You can join the Facebook group. You don't have to add friends or anything like that to join a group. I do not add friends, okay, but you can always, if you are in our group, message us directly, etc. The admins are listed in the group, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with this, trying to update this application. Anytime we have any updated applications for this foreseeable future, we are going to use an app called Filelinked in order to update those applications on your box for you. Here's how you'll get it. Okay, you can go to the App Store and download. This works on Amazon Fire Sticks as well. Okay, this is on one of our devices, and this does work on Fire Sticks. You will go to an app called FireDL. All right. When you go to FireDL, now there is a lag between what you'll see on the screen and what I'm seeing on my television. I'm on my laptop right now, remoted into one of our devices. That's how we would give you remote service as well. Okay? Of course, we can't do that without you being present with the device. To click on the button and tell it to allow us access. All right? So, this is what we'll do. Up here at the top in FireDL, it says file URL. You're going to type in the word droid in lowercase letters, D-R-O-I-D. It will automatically populate the website that you can get the application from. If for some reason you cannot get FireDL from the App Store, write this website down and you can type it in on a Fire Stick on the application called Downloader. You would get Downloader, then type this in, and it would still get you the application called Filelinked. Okay? So right now we're going to get it through FireDL, which is also currently in the Amazon App Store and also in the Google Play Store. Alright? If it doesn't start the download automatically for you, click on Download and it will begin to count down for you, and it will install the application called Filelinked. Once it's downloaded, it will ask you if you want to install it. We'll click Install. Feel free to pause this video and rewind or go back in the video or watch it multiple times should you need to. I'm going to try and do this fairly quickly so the video doesn't drag on too long. Some of you are more familiar than others. You can breeze right through. Others of you, feel free to watch this video as many times as you should need to in order to get yourself all squared away. Okay, so we are going to wait on this to finish downloading. It doesn't take long at all. You'll see it because I'm going to leave this in real time. I'm not going to fast forward. I'm not going to pause. I'm going to shoot the video in real time and let you see exactly how long it takes. Now this same application, Filelinked, can be used to install the applications for our friends over at A-List TV and First Class TV. This same application, you can get codes from us to download those apps. All you have to do is contact us, folks, and let us know what you need. If you got a device from us, we are happy to help. If you have not gotten a device from us, you can still contact us and we will let you know what you need to do if you wanted to subscribe to our friends at First Class TV and A-List TV. Alright, it says app installed. we are now going to, Clean Master, which we have installed on your device, basically is telling you you can save space by deleting the file you just downloaded. The application is installed, but the file is there that you do not need. I'm going to click on Clean so it gets rid of it. Okay? Now go ahead and click on Open to open Filelinked. Now, when you open Filelinked, it's going to initialize the application. Alright. And the code that you are going to enter in, it says your code. Now everyone will enter this same code, 7976. It could change periodically, and we will update the video accordingly. 0334. That is the code. Now you will need a second code, because it's going to tell you that you need a PIN number in order to download these apps, because these apps aren't for everyone. We are helping out folks that have gotten a device from us, okay, and our friends. So for the purposes of this YouTube video, the PIN number is 1212. Alright? Once you enter that code in and click continue, it will show you the apps in the recently updated apps. If an app that you were directed to by us is malfunctioning, let us know. If we have a replacement for it, we'll leave it here for you. Always keep Filelinked installed, okay? Now this one tells you you can subscribe to the Filelinked newsletter. You do not have to do that. You can hit dismiss. We do recommend you always keep Filelinked installed. This here stands for TTV. If you've gotten the code from us, we have the application on the list here, and we know what you need. We'll give you the PIN number. This is the newest version of Terrarium TV. You'll click the download arrow over here on the right. This blue line is going to go across from the left to the right and install the application. Once it's gone all the way to the right, and this is for any, if there are 5 apps listed on this, if there's 5 apps listed on this list here, and you need several apps or all of them, and we have installed them for you to update your device, then you would just click each one of them, the download arrow on each one. When each one is finished, we recommend that you click the play button, which will appear here in just a couple of seconds. It'll go from download. It lets you know it's downloaded. See, TTV, download finished at the bottom. This now turns into a play button. We're going to recommend that on the right hand side, you click on the play button, and that will tell it to install. If you have multiple apps you have to download here, then after each one is installed, just hit done, not open, so that way you can continue down the list. There's only one here. We're going to go ahead and click play. Now it's going to ask us on Terrarium TV at the bottom right hand corner, install. We want to install. So I apologize. Now that I'm into this video, I don't believe that you guys are seeing the arrow, the cursor that I'm working with. So I may shoot another video that shows the cursor on the box. I am remoted into a box, so it may not record my cursor. Alright. Now when the new version of Terrarium TV is installed, it's going to tell us, ask us, we can either click done or we can click on, it says app not installed. Now, I'm sort of glad this happened. I was trying to make this video short. It says app not installed, but that's because there's a prior version on here. Remember, we installed Droid Admin. I'm going to tell it done. Now I'm going to leave this page here. On my device itself, I'm going to hit the home button. Alright, and now that I've gone to the home button, I'm going to go over to settings. I'm going to go to apps. I'm going to go down to Terrarium TV. They're in alphabetical order, guys, so they're pretty easy to find. There's Terrarium TV. And you can see the version number here. So if you're not sure which version you're working with, you can always find it there. I'm going to click uninstall. I think that's why some apps will overwrite the previous version, some will not. So I'm going to uninstall this first. It says uninstall is finished. I'm going to hit the home button again on my remote control. Alright. I'm going to go back to my apps. That has all of the apps that I have installed on here. I'm going to go back to Filelinked. They're in alphabetical order on this list as well, guys. All of them don't show up here. You can scroll up and down. Alright? So I'm going up. Filelinked starts with an F. There it is. And it picks us up where we left off. I'm going to go back to the play button. And I'm going to click on the play button and try downloading this again. Well, I downloaded the file. I now want to install the app again. Last time it told us app not installed. Now we'll know that it actually installed because when it finishes, it will tell us done or open. If it gives us the option to open the app did install. Okay? Alright. Should be just about finishing any moment. And this time when it's finished, it will give us the option to open it. That previous version, I believe that's why you guys were having trouble. It may have been an unofficial version, and sometimes those will not automatically update themselves, and you have to install a new version. So that one made us uninstall the previous version, and now we are downloading the newest version. Now I'm going to apologize in advance if I have to end this video abruptly, because I do have some functions going on this afternoon here at the house. So if I have to end the video abruptly, you have essentially already downloaded the app, guys. When it's finished, you can just click open on Terrarium TV. If not, you can just hit done and go back to your home screen and then go directly into Terrarium TV, and it will be functioning well for you. One tip for you, go into settings on Terrarium TV and choose MX Player. We have installed MX Player on your device for you. Choose MX Player as your default video source, or video player rather. It gives you an option to choose. Don't use the Yes Player. It will ask you to install another app, and you don't want to install any unnecessary apps on your device any more than what you need to. Okay? Sometimes this process takes a little bit longer, depending on what all's going on the device, depending on your internet, what all you have going on, how many people may also be on your internet. That also can cause a problem. The more people on your internet, the more it can slow it down. I also have, let's see, at any given time, at least there's usually 2 or 3 boxes running at one time in my house. So also the background music you hear is playing on a box. well, on a television that has the box on it. Alright. So for those of you who wanted to go ahead and be finished watching the video, you're already done. I just wanted to go ahead and leave this running to show you in real time just how long it takes. And of course, I also wanted to show you that it will work. Be on the lookout for another video that I'll be doing. Our friends at A-List TV and First Class TV, they've asked us to shoot another video showing how to install their applications using this same method. And we'll give you the codes for those as well. Well, this has taken an extraordinary amount of time. It doesn't usually take this long for it to install. However, it can happen to you. That's why I'm allowing the video to go ahead. I don't want anybody to perceive any sleight of hand or thinking that I'm doing something special. Just like when the app would not install, and I'm not going to edit that out. I want you guys to be able to see what to do if it doesn't do that. So you would go into the application, into settings and apps, find Terrarium TV or whatever app it was that you were attempting to download, find the one you already have installed, and uninstall it first. And then go back and download the application, and you shouldn't have any trouble. Again, you do not have to continue to watch the video. Feel free to stop here or rewind it and watch the portion that has the instructions. I'm simply continuing this video so you can see in real time what actually happens. Alright, now it says that it's finished. I'm going to use the Clean Master application again to go ahead and clean the application file. The app itself is installed. The APK file we can clean and get rid of that and save some space. Alright, so now we can go ahead and click on Open, and the new version of Terrarium TV is installed. Oh, okay. So if you did hang in there, this can be good for you to see. When you first install the app, it asks to give access to photos, media, and files on the device. I generally tell it to allow. I do not give it access to my contacts if it asks me that. So these are recent updates, things they have done in order to make improvements on the app. Alright, so we'll just tell it okay. We're acknowledging they made these changes. This is where you can set up which player you want to use. Guys, we recommend always, sorry about that, my monitor was going to sleep. We recommend MX Player, guys. Based on what we have installed on your device and the functionality of it, always choose MX Player. Now we won't have to change that anymore. Alright? This is the Terrarium TV's disclaimer. If you decline, you cannot use the app. In order to use the app, you have to accept. Alright? I'll give you a quick peek. I'm going to just randomly choose a series, power, season, let's say 2, and I'll go midway up here. This just tells you about the little play button. It leaves a check mark, don't show it again, because it gives you a little tip. I'm going to leave don't show me again because I don't need to keep seeing it. If you need a reminder, feel free to leave it, uncheck it. Alright, I'm going to choose episode 6. And I'm going to go up in the top right corner and click play. Now, this list here is a list of applications or a list of streams that they have found are very successful. So when you see these names on the list, these are good to click on. Now, if you want to see this again for a while, just as a reminder, you can uncheck the box that says don't show again. So that way this will show me for a while multiple times that same list. Okay, so I can keep viewing it now and again. Click got it. Now look, you've already got more options than we had to start with before. We've already got HD links, 720. There may be more coming up. Yeah, there's 720, more HD. Alright. And when I click on it, I can tell it to play. Don't use these other options unless you know what you're doing, guys. Okay? Now hit play. It's going to go ahead and play the video. So, and that quickly. Of course, on my television it's playing fine. On the computer that I'm remoted in through, it's lagging. Okay? But everything worked just fine. Alright. Happy streaming. Thanks for joining us on A1 Access Androids and First Class Entertainment.